Hi, Geminis. This is Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a no contact reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides what is going on around your connection, the person on your mind. What are their thoughts and feelings? What does Spirit want you to know? Any loving messages that are meant to be heard? So let's call in our guides now. It's a fully channeled message. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here for the first time. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages for my Geminis. What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you want us to hear at this time? I am listening for you now. I have today, good vibes. Now, being in the moment. Enjoy the day, stay in the day, stay in the present. Try not to worry about what if, what's going to happen when, all of those things. Just keep yourself in the present. It's really the best way to get through these difficult days is you just literally take it one day at a time. So stay in the moment as best you can if you're hurting. I'm longing for you. Let's talk, a reunion. So I miss a little bit of a, can I buy you a drink? Can we meet for a drink, like maybe in a public place so that, we can kind of act like adults and talk. So there's a little bit of that. I definitely feel the longing. Okay. So that's coming in. They're saying, are you happy? Okay, so they want to know if you're happy. They want to know if you're okay is really what's going on. They want to be able to check up on you. I have toxic, drama, arguments. It's been toxic lately. We're both admitting that like we can't behave this way to each other. Sometimes it gets really raw. It gets really difficult, and we say things and do things that maybe we wouldn't do. The emotions kind of take over, and we say and do things that maybe we wouldn't under different circumstances. Time to smell the roses. Slow down. Take some of your time out. Take some time in nature. Okay, so again, staying in the moment, staying. I guess, looking at the positive as best you can until you know what is going to happen one way or another. So sometimes we just have to do that for ourselves, for our sanity. I have harmony. I want balance again. I want peace. I have to tell you, it came into me as breaking the silence when I looked at that card. This person is really wondering how you're doing. They are really concerned about you. And when they asked, are you happy? Do you have what you need? Maybe they're just so used to caring for you or taking care of you. And they don't know how you're doing. How are you feeling? I know you're sad, but I don't know. I just feel like they're so used to taking care of you that they or being in your life that they're struggling with knowing how you're doing. I have a family, we have blood ties. There could be a bigger reason for us to stay together. Okay, there's more at stake, Spirit just said. And sometimes we have to fight for that. If it's kids, if you're my family, we have a house together, we own a pet together, we have a lot invested into this, time, years sometimes. So we have more at stake than just the two of us. It affects other people. So sometimes we have to look at, it's not just about us. I have karmics, third party, lessons learned. So if there was something that interfered in this connection, obviously that has to be talked about. But I want to get back to peace and harmony and remove this kind of karmic, toxic energy that has been going on lately. And it's not that easy. Spirit's saying we can't just flick a switch and everything is okay again. So we've got to kind of walk through something. I have a Two of Wands, making a decision, making a clear decision. This person's had time to think. As you can see, I'm sitting on this bench. I'm just kind of daydreaming. I've had some time to think about us. Three of Wands. I've been preparing for either the moment that I'm going to reach out to you, what I want to say. I'm going to say I have something to say. They have something to say. That's nice. I feel like they've been thinking about it. They have given some thought to maybe something that you asked them, that we have unfinished business, or we haven't had closure in an area, or I owe you an apology. Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to say I want to work at this, that working is coming in. You've got somebody that they want to come back and they know that they're going to have to, I want to work at it. Okay. I want to work at things. I want to repair. They're ready to break the silence is really, that came into me crystal clear. So they know that they're going to have to do some work. Okay. You're both going to have to do some work, but that's good. I mean, if that's, what they're feeling, my biggest wish is that we can get back to feeling content, getting back to some kind of peace. I feel like the turmoil that we've been going through is not us. Like, we're not fighters. We don't argue. We just haven't been that kind of a couple. And maybe we said some things that really were hurtful. Maybe I have an Eight of Cups. Maybe somebody just got upset by something that was said, because we don't normally talk to each other that way or treat each other that way. And just couldn't do anything else but walk away from that situation. So right now I feel like somebody's had a lot of time to think about it. And I'm going to say it's a little bit of like a dog with a tail between their legs and saying, I want to come back. I want to let you know that I want to know how you're feeling is really what I felt. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Queen of Cups. I have a Nine of Wands. I have a Four of Cups. This is harder than they thought it was going to be. And I have a Five of Wands. They want the kind of struggle to end. It's definitely harder than they thought. Okay. They're really starting to feel the void. Maybe they've never been separated from you before. And this is more painful than they thought it would be. Yeah, it's definitely harder than they thought. And they want the pain to go away. They miss you loving them. They miss the love that you gave them. Do you still love me? Is basically what they're saying. Is, do you still have feelings for me? Because I miss you loving me. I miss you being in my life. So there's, this Spirit just said this is not over. So this is not over for some of you. And it's just a matter of time that this person reaches out and breaks the silence. King of Cups. This is probably a great example of, I didn't realize what I had until you were gone. I didn't realize how much I'm in love with you, or how much I do love you, or how big of a part of you are in my life until you weren't there. So the void, the silence, the no contact is actually working, because it's forcing them to feel. It's forcing them to make up their mind that in order to be in this connection, then we have to continue to work on it. We have to both be in it. So there's something going on with that. Let's see what some loving messages are. right now, I'm going to say they're ready to break. Somebody's ready to break the silence, and they really want to know how you're doing. They just want to hear your voice. They want to know how you're doing. Maybe they want to check up on if you have kids. Maybe they want to check up on your parents. You know, I mean, there's more people. We have more at stake. So there's other people involved that we all care about. It's not that easy. I have a no. Maybe that's you. I'm not ready. Are you ready to receive them? I'm not the same person who hurt you. Okay, give me a second chance. I can't sleep without you next to me. The truth is, I've never gotten over you. I'll never get over you. The nights seem endless since you've gone our separate ways. Nights are always the hardest. Nights people struggle with because we can keep ourselves busy during the day, but sometimes we walk into that house at night, we live together, and that silence is deafening. You're the best gift I've ever been blessed with, and I took you for granted. Maybe we move too fast. Let's take things slow this time. So that sounds reasonable. Like, yeah, let's talk. Let's get a drink. Let's, talk about things. We're not fighters is how I felt. And so we do have the capacity to talk this thing through. And maybe we just say, hey, you know what? We just kind of take this week by week and, get back to our normal life and keep going. Is how I feel. I feel like this love is not over. I really do. I feel that Spirit's saying God brought you together for a reason, and they want to keep you together. So I'm 100% at least feeling in this reading for whoever's found it that you're supposed to be together. And I feel like Spirit's going to find a way to bring this connection back together today. So I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If you would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com. Also, I have 2 other channels, my main channel, lots of love readings, and a pick a card channel. And the links to those here on YouTube are in the description. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you again real soon.